All right, take two. Um, my lovely wife came in and said if I wanted coffee to outside because of the sun. Of course, so that's gonna be fun. I gotta make this quick. Um, some people like to set their dimension settings. Let me show you here. Their primary format. They like to round it to the smallest fraction, being like a half inch or whatever. And then that way, when they're moving walls around, it appears that everything's correct. And this current plan was set to 1/8 of an inch. So if you're kind of close, but you're not dead on, it'll say you're dead on. And for a designer, that's great because it makes it look like all your dimensions work out great. But these little bits of fractions of an inch will bite you at some point. So I set mine to a 16th. And what that means is, let's say this is you're drawing this wall. Guess what? It turned out 14. And you know why it did that? Because when you drew it, you hit tab and you typed in 14 feet and then it snapped over to 14 feet. But let's go look down here. Let's just start with this wall over here in the bathroom. And I want to know that. I'll grab the door. There's the wall. I'm going to come over and we're going to measure straight through there. Okay, so to the center of this door, it's 4'2" and 13/16. Now, no one's going to frame it to that. So what you got to do is you grab it, you come over here, and you go, it's probably going to be 4'3". So let's just do 4'3". So we fix that. And then to the face of this wall, it says 6'4", right? But it's really 6'3" and 9, whatever. So we're going to make that 6'4". And now this wall and this door are exactly what they say off of the wall. And then we come here. The reason why I caught this was I was actually on this wall here, and it was bugging me because it didn't quite line up. And so then the length in between here was weird. So I started over here again, and I clicked on this wall. I clicked on the temporary dimension, and I made it 9'2.5". Then I clicked on this wall, and I clicked on this, and I made it 4'6". And I'm going to turn off the line thickness so I can see. And I have the cursor where it's infinite crosshairs. Look at that. So that lines up perfect. Then you come down here, and I don't know if this is a 2x6 or a 2x8 wall. Let me double click and find out. Wall type. Wow, it's an 8-inch wall. Normally you do an 8-inch wall on the outside and a 6-inch wall on the inside. So why don't we do that? Why don't we just make that correction right now? Call that an interior 6. And let's see what that is. Make sure it's 5.5. Yes, 2x6, 5.5. Excellent. Okay. I want this to be flush to the outside of this wall. So it's still not. I wonder why it's doing that. It should be there. You see that? It kind of snapped. Well, now we're good. Now inside this great room, this wall's running perfect. Now we got to grab this one, bring it over, and now I can check these all really quick. So the door's good. We're going to click this wall, click 7'2.5". It's 7'2.5". We're going to click this wall, click here. It's 13'8.5". So we're making our walls exact. And whenever they're not exact, that's when we fix it. So 3'5.5". See, this one's not right. Let's try this one. So this one's 3'11" and something. So I'm going to make that 3'11.5". So when it's highlighted like that and that wall's highlighted, I'm going to go 3'11.5". And it micro moves it. I know that's like less than a 16th of an inch, but we're working with accuracy here, people. So I want this, that, 3'5.5", 3'5.5". Enter. And you always start at one end and work your way to the other end. So now everything in this area is correct. So then I'm going to run through here real quick. This door probably is 2'4" because it's an 1/8 off. And then that fixed that. That's now correct, and that's correct. this opening, 11/16, we can make this 4 6.5, 4 foot 6.5. We can grab this one and come up here and make this. See how there's less space right here and there's more space right here. So we're going to round this from 2 6.5 to 2 foot 7. Then this wall, somebody's trying to text me. Let's see what this wall is here. This wall to way over there, 22.4. See, it's not right, so we're going to go 22 foot 4, enter. Then we can click this. That's still 4.1, 2.7, okay. This wall, that's probably going to be 5 foot 0, so we'll go 60. See how I'm micro moving the walls over to the right. And what that's doing is making, let's see, 2.5. It's making the walls locate correctly. That's the only issue I have right here, is things not 5 inches. Things are not quite drawn 100% accurately. This door, 3 foot 5. This wall, oh, we better check this wall. I hadn't checked this one. 16.3, so it's good. So this wall, 5 6.5. And then this wall, 4 6. And then this wall, 12. Okay, so all the up and down walls are good. Now any of these weird numbers are just centers of doors. 2 foot 3. And what is this? 1 foot 5. 1 foot 5. What's the difference? Why is it doing this? Hang on. All right. Oh, I got you. Okay. It was measuring off of this wall to that door. So this is 1 foot 7.5. And then this wall is 5 foot 9. And this door is 2 foot 3. See how it's cleaning things up? I don't need that. And I don't need this. And this wall, we already got that fixed. This wall, 4 foot 6. Yeah, so that's a real quick one. Don't set your dimensions so loose that you don't realize that you're drawing and you're not quite right. Because the guy on the ground, the framer, when he's pulling your measurements and then he gets to the end and it's off, it kind of defeats the faith in the plan. So take the time. And one of the things to do is when you're drawing a wall, start drawing the wall and then press tab. And here's the length so far. And type in an exact length. Type in 96. Boom, it's 96. Or if you're just doing a box real quick, one of the quickest ways is to have your temporary dimensions on. We'll make this 60 inches this way, and that arrow's over both. And this is 8 feet over both. So you now know that this is 8 feet left to right and 5 feet top to bottom over framing. And then if you want to see what it's going to look like with siding or whatever we just did, boom, there it is. I never like to have that on when I'm actually working on a plan because it's just extra lines and I don't want to accidentally snap to the wrong line. So I'm going to go to main layer only and just look at the framing. Because even though framers aren't paid a lot, it's all about framing. So, all right, there you go. That's a quickie.